What does it mean to become someone else's story? I just thought about it like in my personal life of just like, to me, a story is something that you have when you have an interaction and then you're left with an opinion on what that interaction meant.
A commitment to truth, a fearlessness.
There's a pressure to be authentic to the person while also servicing the story, which is ultimately your job.
To me, whenever I play another role, I just learn more about myself.
It's living out my life through someone else's experiences. I get to be somebody else.
We all have someone that we do horrible things for. We all have like the most elated human being. We all have like the cheaters, the person that adores. We have every single adjective per se that you could use.
If you're doing it right, which is what we all want to do, you like have to just fully commit and fully know the person that you're playing and the world that that person lives in.
I think it's really important to tell stories that kind of reflect society as it is.
Mark.
When I have to take on a role, that means that Riley has to go to sleep for a little while.
I never feel taken over by some sort of mystical force.
I think it's impossible to separate entirely.
Yes, there's this thing of kind of being like a blank canvas and just allowing yourself to just be human who feels.
I'm not one of those people that like has a hard time saying goodbye to characters or something. I wish I felt it that way, but I don't really feel it that way.
It feels quite sacred to me, actually. I really love my characters and I get a very specific feeling when I feel that I belong to them and they belong to me.
All of the parts that I play, I think, are all kind of interwoven, and there's a lot of me and then there's a lot of other stuff that's not me.
I could say I brought my emotions with me so where it can be true.
I think it's a merging of a perception of something else, an understanding of something else outside of yourself.
Personally, I don't lose myself. There's nothing crazy going on. I'm not Marlon Brando or anything like that, or Sean Penn or whatever. I'm just doing my thing. I learn the lines and I'm acting.
It's taking on somebody else's characteristics and mixing them into my own.
Sometimes I really do need to just kind of straight up calm myself down and make sure that parts of me don't peek out.
There's like a fine line, dance on the line of forgetting about qualities of myself and then taking on new embodiments of a character.
It's that combination of, okay, how can I relate? And then
Inhabiting a character by understanding their pain or grief.
I don't think memory is necessarily based in fact.